Madonna fans and friends, and welcome to another episode of Diva News. It's Miriam here. We've got some great news to share with you. Of course, something close to Madonna's heart that she'd like to share with us all. Um, and we all are familiar with it, as well as some other news. And our collectible corner will be a fan favorite that I wanted to talk about, and the mystery behind the most recent one, as well as our Something to Remember, which takes us to one of the first Madonna major reinventions and how you felt when you saw it. But let's get into it and see what we have this week. In our top headline, Madonna hosted a major event on March 11th for Raising Malawi. And the pictures are wonderful. It's so great when we get to see her doing the work that she loves the most, which is next to taking care of her children, her philanthropic work. And so it was so nice to see quite a few photos posted on Instagram, and also her call out to get people involved with her program. Of course, she was spotlighting that it's been 7 years since they built the Mercy James Hospital in Malawi, which has done a lot of life-saving surgeries for children. Um, and the work that they've done is amazing, really just incredible. I remember watching one of the videos of her at the hospital when it opened, and being able to be there and see all the work and everyone involved. And she wants people to get involved, to become partners, and with donations that can help save children with life-saving surgeries, as well as other medical procedures that are needed, specifically to the hospital. But the whole Raising Malawi Foundation work is quite, all-encompassing. So have you been involved, and have you given to either some of her auctions or any of the work that's being done? Let us know in the comments and what you think of the recent photos. In other news, last week we shared in a short that Madonna had posted on Instagram a very cryptic message, which was, "Waiting is the hardest part." And she had some beautiful photos of her in rollers, making us think back to Blonde Ambition Material Girl days. Um, but what could she be referring to? Are we talking about the tour film? Are we talking about the biopic? Or, like a lot of us think, it's about the new music? So, of course, when Madonna teases us, it can be a wait or it can be right away. We don't know, but we definitely are excited to see what will become of this. And we are all waiting, Madonna. That's definitely true. But also, Madonna's one of her songs is in the charts again, in the UK charts, that is, as the artist Jane released a version of Frozen, her own version. It's been a lot of versions of Frozen's lately, as we know from back when they had the trap versions of Frozen that Madonna participated in. But this one is making its way up the charts and is number 4 right now on the UK charts. So if you've heard this version of Frozen, let us know what do you think of it, and how it compares to some of the other versions of Frozen that we've heard so far, and what you think the waiting is the hardest part could be referring to, because we're all wondering. But we are here for any breaking news. We're watching every day. When Madonna breaks it, we'll be breaking it right away. So you will all know what's going on, and I can't wait. We all are beyond beyond excited for what's coming. So that's some of your other news. In this edition of Collectible Corner, we wanted to spotlight a fan favorite, which is the tour book. And I love these. These are such a great time capsule of all these amazing tours. Of course, I didn't see all the tours. My first one was Who's That Girl? But I do have the Virgin Tour program, which I love. It was gifted to me by a friend in Massachusetts, a Madonna fan friend, William. Thank you, William. It's such an incredible piece. The Who's That Girl tour book is mine, that I got at the tour. My mom got it for me. Oh my God, that's probably my favorite tour program of all of them, and I'll get into that in a minute. But the Blonde Ambition tour program, also gifted from William, absolutely gorgeous, as we see here. The Girly Show tour program I got from Icon. I bought the Japanese edition with the mask and everything. Beautiful. And then everything else I got at the shows, I believe. Drown World Tour, Reinvention Tour, Confessions tour. Sticky and Sweet, my friend Michelle bought it for me. I think I have the European edition. Um, and Rebel Heart, she gave me hers, so I have hers. And then Madam X, I got from my friend Roger at an auction, art book auction. He managed to get it, the VIP one, my first VIP tour book. Um, but the mystery remains, what happened with the Celebration tour? How come we didn't get a tour book for that? If anyone has any thoughts on that mystery, that'd be great for us to talk and discuss about, because it would have been nice. Absolutely perfect tour book option there was, with all the tours they could have showcased. I know that the Rebel Heart VIP has a lot of that nostalgia in it. I still need to get that one. But what is one of your favorite tour books that you own or that you'd like to get a hold of? Tell us in the comments and let's talk about it. In this edition of Fan Feedback, we want to say thank you for the feedback on our Rebel Heart 10-year anniversary episode from Dante Facchetti. A wonderful comment saying this is also, because I had mentioned, I'm paraphrasing, but I had mentioned it was my number 5 favorite album of all time from Madonna, and it was for him as well. I'm so excited. We're twins on this one. That's so cool. But also a lot of great comments on some of the demos, specifically for Dante, Devil Pray, and I think it was Bitch I'm Madonna, or was the other one that, I forget which was the other one you said that was you wish that the demos would have been released instead of the final versions. You see, this is an interesting point because MLVC Podcast also had some issues or opinions of having the demos as releases versus the final versions. And see, as I had mentioned in that episode, I hadn't listened to any of the demos. So when I heard, and I still haven't for some of them, I need to work on that. But these versions are the ways that I first heard them because I didn't have access to the internet. So, and also I just felt like hearing it over the phone with my friend Alex playing it over the phone for me, I wouldn't really know it the way I wanted to know it. Um, so I didn't. So let's talk about that in the comments as well. You know, how do you feel about that versus hearing it or not hearing it? But also, just some great viewpoints on the album. Songs like "Never Let You Go" and Two Steps Behind, which I was listening to today, which it should be released on maybe a special edition. We definitely need that. So thank you, Dante. And our something to remember today is going to be about one of Madonna's first major reinventions, as we see in this photo here on the set of Papa Don't Preach. When you saw this pixie cut for the first time, what did you think? I remember for me, it was, well, we already knew she had the blonde hair for Shanghai Surprise, but I was flipping through a Time magazine and a teeny tiny little picture of her like this from the video. And I literally passed by it. I didn't even know that was her. And then I went backwards and my face just went, I was in shock. Teenage me was like, no. But I absolutely loved the look, especially those photo shoots she did with the leather jacket where she was kind of laying there in the hair. And I was like, oh my God. That's when I decided I wanted a leather jacket for the first time. I was like, I have to have it. But I know fans were mixed. I know a few fans who did not like this new look and wanted her back to her virgin days. So let us know what you think in the comments. Let's go back to that time when you first saw it and let us know what you thought. We want to thank you for joining us for another episode of Diva News. It's been a lot of fun sharing some of these great memories. And this is a wonderful secret photo of the week. So cute, so adorable, and takes us back to the music era. Um, but anyway, I wanted to thank you all again. And I forgot to mention about the Who's That Girl Tour program when I was in my excitement. One of my favorites because of the scrapbook feel. I mean, I love that major collage in the beginning of the book. So many pictures and many I hadn't seen before at that point. Also, the pictures on the set of Who's That Girl movie, like everything about it. The photo shoots that were exclusive to the book just makes it a standout for me, one of my favorites. But I want to thank you all again and make sure that you check us out on Madonna Everybody Fan Club on Facebook. Over 7,000 fans there. You definitely will have a lot to talk about, especially we have a lot of stuff coming up. Madonna is teasing us. And also, we are on Instagram, Madonna EFC, and make sure you subscribe here. We'll be breaking news as it happens. We have Tuesday trivia, and of course, our weekly news and many anniversaries coming up. 1985. Don't forget, at the end of the month, Desperately Seeking Susan. We need to get into that. Um, so I want to thank you again and comment on anything you want us to chat about. If we didn't cover something, let us know. We love and appreciate you all, and we will see you next week. Thanks, you guys. Dance and sing, get up and do your thing. Thank you for joining us here at Madonna Everybody Fan Club channel, and I hope you enjoyed our latest video. I hope that you will join us here by liking and subscribing. And also, we have social media with Facebook. We have Madonna Everybody Fan Club, over 5,000 Madonna fans to join. And we have an Instagram at Madonna EFC. So make sure you check those out, as well as a page on Facebook, Madonna Everybody Fan Club, to follow. So definitely check out those social media platforms and join us there. We have contests, we have Fan of the Month, and we have features and lots of great fans to meet. But more importantly, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you comment on this video and let us know if there's anything you'd like us to talk about or any future video topics you'd like to see. And thank you again for joining our Madonna family. Music does make the people come together. Thanks, everyone.